good evening. My name is Untitled. I'm the CEO and founder of Melius Outcomes, and we're solving a big problem, quality in healthcare. We're dealing with a AAA where we have to fix patient outcomes, we have to get better, we have to reduce the cost, and we need to make patient satisfaction better. We're dealing with this issue because we are finding that the $10 billion problem of the readmissions, the infections, and the mortality, excess mortality because of bad healthcare delivery has to be solved. We're doing this looking at some of the problems that we're encountering every day. There's still a lot of manual data collection. I've been walking around with yellow pads and Excel spreadsheets. It's not history, it's still happening. Reports can take 4 to 6 months before you have what you need to fix your own quality of care on. The workforce is changing. We have mergers, data acquisitions, retirements, so there's little continuity in the people who are fixing your quality management problems. And then there's the cost. Their margins are razor thin, and they have to be adhered to, otherwise we're running into problems with our organizations. Basically, our current quality management issues is a game of whack-a-mole. You hit with the problem, you hope it sticks, and you move on. Here's where Melius comes in. We use data from multiple electronic health sources. We combine it and come up with measures that are for the clinicians, for the front lines. And then we link that with quality improvement strategies that are tied to that specific issue, so the clinicians can fix it on the spot and start working with it. Here's how it works. If you're in a hospital, for instance, the data goes into the database, into the computers, into the servers. We grab the data, have a pipeline that is set up and structured according to our specifications. It's cleaned. We give feedback to the physician, to the hospital, so they know where the issues are, and then provide the measures back to the clinician so they can act on it, and they can link that with the fixes that need to happen and deal with. It's more like a Fitbit for healthcare. You get instant feedback on the way you're dropping the ball, so you can pick it up and deal with it before it gets too big and too bad. We've done this before. We had a pilot for 25 hospitals for 5 years, and in the last 18 months, we demonstrated that we decreased sepsis, infections, and mortality. It was a very impressive project. It was still very manual. So now we're going to go to the cloud and make it a SaaS operation, because the market is big and the problem is huge. So the total available market is 10,000 facilities, about 5,000 hospitals, 5,000 ambulatory care facilities. And we're focusing first on the small to medium-sized hospitals that are in the bottom 25% performance. That data is widely available. We have it sitting and ready to go for us. And then we target those smaller hospitals right now in the United States to get to our market. Our competition is out there, but we can beat them because we are focusing on the front line, we're focusing on the clinicians, and we have a solution that has worked for us. Our go-to-market strategy is focusing on the Great Lakes region, and I count Western Ontario in it as well. And focusing on the hospitals have poor performance in the bottom 25%, and then use it as a subscription model, go to the systems and the hospitals that need our help to fix it. At this moment, we have our MVP ready. We're ready to receive the data. We're ready to go to the hospitals and any insurance companies to start selling and introducing our product. Our goal this year is to put a prototype in, and then next year to start ramping up and putting it in more hospitals. A very strong team. I've been in quality for 20 plus years, and Kathy and Melissa, they've also been in leadership positions, executive positions, and training. Austin is here, who has been putting our MVP together, and we have a great team of advisors who's been guiding us through the waters of starting up and getting our company shaped up. In sum, Melius is a SaaS company. We use multiple data sources to generate our information that is aimed at the user, the nurses, the doctors at the bedside who need to know where they're going, how things are going, so they can systematically fix the problems before they get too big. Our pilot was very impressive, and you learned a lot. Now we want to get going with our MVP and start using the data that we can get from prototypes and focus on sales and marketing in the Great Lakes region. And as we're developing this business model for the rest, start growing it. That's it.